Check, 1, 2. We'll be starting here in 1 second. 1 minute. Check, 1, 2. Check, check. These, I'm going to move these microphones to the sides for the speeches. This, you can do this. You can put it here, so that way they have a space to put their stuff. There you go. Yep. If there's any issue with this, you don't have to take it out. Under here. The problem is there's two. It's okay for microphones. The best thing is going to be in the center, and you get both speakers. That's why they put their mic there.
Okay, thanks, Mike. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Check, check.
Aloha mai kako. That's your cue to say aloha back, so we're going to try it one more time. Aloha mai kako. Welcome everyone to the press conference for the 2019 Pacific Rim Cup powered by Under Armour. After a successful inaugural year with nearly 12,000 people attending, professional soccer has returned to the Hawaiian Islands. And all of us, our esteemed speakers here today, were instrumental in making that happen. To my right, we have Mr. Takahiko Nakamura, President of Blue United Corporation, organizer of the Pacific Rim Cup. We have Mr. John Monahan, President and CEO of the Hawaii Visitors and Convention Bureau. Mr. Shuichi Yasuda, President and CEO of Dome Corporation. And our translator for today, Mr. Francois Rogers. To my left, we have representatives from this year's participating teams, Mr. Hokuto Nakamura of Vivara Nagasaki, Mr. Jake Nowinski, Vancouver Whitecaps FC, Mr. Shunsuke Hirasawa from Iwaki FC, and Mr. Kyle Beckerman of Real Salt Lake. A quick rundown of today's press conference. First, we'll hear from our executive, then I'll ask each of our players a few questions. Following the remarks, we'll allow photos for our speakers, and everyone will be available for one-on-one interviews after. With that said, we'll begin with the remarks. Developing a world-class soccer tournament in Hawaii for the first time in 6 years began with a vision. Last year, that vision became a reality with the debut of the Pacific Rim Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mr. Takahiko Nakamura.
Aloha everyone. Thank you for coming today. I wouldn't be standing here without all of your support, and it is touching, and still I can't believe that I'm here again after what we did last year. Pacific Rim Cup is back for the second year, and this is something truly unbelievable. As you know, this tournament was originated from my master thesis at UMass in 2003, and I did this tournament in 2008 and 2012 when I was still working for Major League Soccer. However, it stopped in 1 year both times. So to do this for the second time, 2 years in a row, there are so many that I want to thank, and I am able to be here first of all because of Mr. Shuichi Yasuda and Dome Corporation. He was the one that believed in my vision, and he has been helping me all the way since last year when we brought this tournament back, and he has been one of the best partners we can ever hope for. The Hawaii community is another huge partner that I would like to thank. I'm honored that Mr. Monahan is here to support this event this year. Pacific Rim Cup is designed to stay long, different from the past attempts we had in 2008 and 2012. The biggest difference from the past tournaments we had is that we're trying to build a property and not a one-off event. What does it mean to build a property? It has to have two wheels. One wheel is the community and the other wheel is the event, and they have to go hand in hand. Pacific Rim Cup has been trying to build its first wheel since last year, which is something the community can be proud of, the community could be able to enjoy, look forward to, and to get excited about. There will be no event without the community support. The community has to be excited about the event and embrace the event. In order to achieve this, last year we invested to build the Keiki Soccer Clinic, and this year, once we announced it, it sold out in 20 minutes to 200 plus kids. And the participating teams have always been great, and this year we'll have 12 to 16 professional players playing with the kids at Aloha Stadium this afternoon. This year we also added another community event, which is the Hawaii All-Star Game. We're the local Hawaii amateur all-star team to face the Fukushima Hamadori under-18 all-star team. As many of you know, Dome Corporation has been partnering with Iwaki City, which is located in Fukushima Prefecture, where the tragedy hit in 2011. And along with Iwaki FC, Dome Corporation has organized the Fukushima Hamadori under-18 all-star team to make the players' dream come true, to have their first international match here in Hawaii against the local all-star team. They will be fully geared in Under Armour gear and have a friendly match on February 10th, Sunday at Aloha Stadium before the pros play before the third place game takes place. And the Fukushima Hamadori All-Star team is today here with us in the back of the room, so we'll have a photo opportunity with them later on as well. I also had the chance to visit the Kahawiki village, and I was very touched and inspired. And with the help of JTB, we were able to donate a coach and a coach bus and invite the families and kids from that village to attend this tournament as well. As mentioned, the focus for this event for the first 3 years is on the community, and we have set the ticket price affordable in order to achieve that. We aim to continue to add more local community events that everyone can enjoy, and the ultimate vision is to build the best soccer week in Hawaii. As the community wheel gets bigger, as I mentioned, there's 2 wheels, we can start to invest and improve the event wheel as well, announcing on which teams are coming earlier in the year, or more investments into the natural grass fields that the teams use for their preseason, develop the infrastructure, and perhaps expanding participating teams into other countries in this region. When we reach this phase, Pacific Rim Cup will become the property that would develop the level of soccer in this region, and Hawaii will be the destination for soccer in this new place for soccer. I hope that all of you will be able to enjoy our community events, professional players training in your community for its preseason. Some teams have been here for 2 weeks, and then playing the tournament competitively. I also hope that you can experience many improvements we made with our partners this year, and I truly hope I could be back here for the 3rd year. Thank you.
Mahalo, Mr. Nakamura. Here in Hawaii, tourism is the state's largest industry and a key economic driver. Both tourism and the community are key drivers for events such as the Pacific Rim Cup to be successful. Please join me in welcoming Mr. John Monahan.
Good afternoon and aloha. On behalf of Hawaii's tourism industry, I'd like to thank Mr. Nakamura and Mr. Yoshida for their commitment in bringing professional soccer back to the Hawaiian Islands for the enjoyment of our residents and our visitors. The quality of soccer we saw in last year's inaugural Pacific Rim Cup was incredible, and this year's matchups will surely build upon that momentum. You know, what really makes the tourism industry excited about supporting this event, though, is the community engagement. We have opportunities that the Dome Cup Corporation and players have committed to. These are unique. Not all professional teams and organizations that come here commit to these community items. And as you heard, later this afternoon, more than 200 Hawaii youth will have the opportunity to participate in a free clinic to learn from and play alongside international soccer stars. Then on Sunday, players from Oahu's major island soccer organization will have a chance to play in a friendly match against a team from Fukushima, Japan. These are meaningful opportunities for our local soccer athletes and their families. It's also a big reason why we're grateful to have this family and community-based focused event here again. Hawaii's tourism industry is proud to support the 2019 Pacific Rim Cup, and we look forward to a great week of soccer ahead. Mahalo.
Mahalo, Mr. Monahan. Pacific Rim Cup would not have been possible without the support of our generous sponsors, including Dome Corporation and Under Armour. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Shuichi Yasuda.
Aloha. I ate poke bowl for lunch, and then I'm afraid of nori on the teeth because I forgot to wash my teeth before this. So I'm sorry if there's nori on on the teeth. Okay, if you use the picture, please white out. After this Japanese. 皆さん、アロハー
Everybody, aloha.
ここにいる皆さんは、ハワイが大好きだと思います。
It is my belief that everybody here loves Hawaii.
ここに座ってる選手、みんな、寒いところから来てます。
Everybody else sitting on the side of me is coming from cold regions.
今回で2回目になるハワイの、パシフィックリムカップですが、
This is going to be our second tournament this year.
私は、中村社長に、騙されて、3年契約をしています。
I've been kind of tricked by Mr. Nakamura that I have a 3-year contract with him.
要するに来年までやらなきゃいけないんですけど、
So my obligation is to make sure I complete the third tournament, which is next year.
4年目にできるかどうかは、
Our chances of having a fourth tournament here is,
皆さんの協力にかかってます。
it is all truly dependent on your cooperation and support of the community.
ハワイはとにかく楽しいイベントがいっぱいあります。
Hawaii is rich in a lot of fun events.
その中でこのサッカーというスポーツが、必ず、この、ハワイの人たちに魅力があるようなコンテンツになること。
It is my wish that soccer tournaments such as this is becoming truly an interest for this to the children here and the people here.
サーフィンに負けないコンテンツになること。
We want to make sure we don't lose out to the surfing contest here.
ビキニガールに負けないコンテンツになること。
And we don't lose out to any bikini contests out there. Sorry about that.
それをまず、選手たちが、本当に、一人一人プロフェッショナル、エンターテインメントのプロフェッショナルとして、ぜひそのことを、考えてもらいたいと思います。
It is my belief that we want all of the players here to show the professionalism, but also entertain a lot of the audiences that are in the stadium.
選手一人一人が、ツイートして、インスタグラムポストして、みんなでどんどん、こういいねを、like it と。
So we want to make sure that all the players and everybody involved is tweeting and Facebooking and posting on social media so that everybody put their likes on it and be aware of this tournament.
ここにいる皆さんみんなで作っていって、ぜひ4回目、5回目、皆さんももう一回ハワイ行きたいですよね。
Again, so I'm truly asking all of you here to help me make this a success so that we could have a fourth and a fifth tournament going forward.
ですので、ぜひハワイもう一回できるように、皆さんいっぱいポストしてください。
So please help me achieve this dream and keep on posting and tweeting and retweeting so we could have more tournaments here.
最後になりますけど、
this will be the last part.
ドームを始めたきっかけが、実は僕が大学3年生の時にハワイ大学にアメリカンフットボールのトレーニングキャンプに来たことが、一つのきっかけです。
Part of the decision that he made of having this tournament here is that about when he was in college, he actually visited Hawaii as a well, we call it American football, well, it's actually football in here, but he had a training camp over here.
今から29年前の話。
It was about 29 years from today.
もう一個特別な思い出が僕にあります。
There's another reason why he chose Hawaii.
僕のガールフレンドはハワイ出身です。
His girlfriend is from Hawaii.
しかも去年ここで、付き合うことが決まりました。
So his relationship began last year.
She's there.
Woo! And she's clapping. Yes. Okay.
この記念すべき大会が僕だけのものじゃなくて、こういったパシフィックリム全体に広がるようなことを心から祈っております。マハロー。
Thank you. It is my wish not only for my success, but making sure that this becomes a successful tournament for the entire Pacific Rim. Thank you so much.
Mahalo, Mr. Yasuda. Now you will hear from the players. I'm going to ask each of them a question. So the first question is going to go to Mr. Hokuto Nakamura Beaver in Nagasaki. Aloha, Mr. Nakamura.
Aloha.
How does your team prepare physically and mentally to play against teams from a different league such as MLS?
まずは中村選手に質問です。今回のMLS というチームを対戦するにあたりまして、肉体的そして精神的にどのような準備をされてますか？
そうですね、クラブとして国際試合っていうのはなかなか、貴重な体験になると思うので、日本では味わえない、試合ができると思ってますので、そういう楽しみなメンタルではいます。
Mentally, he's very excited because it is very rare for him to have any international matches such as this, not just personally, but also at the club level, and also to be able to play outside of Japan. This is a rare experience for him, so he's very excited.
Next question. You've been in Hawaii for about a week. How do you feel the team has progressed in preparation for these games and also your season?
ハワイに到着して約1週間が経ちますが、チーム、そして個人としてどのような準備を整えていますか？
そうですね、チームとしては、この暖かい気候の中で、いいトレーニングができていると思います。そして日本に帰った時に、寒いところからのスタートなので、いいスタートダッシュが切れるように、今いいチーム状況になっているんじゃないかなと思います。
Again, our team is going to be playing in such a warm weather compared to Japan, so we're getting ourselves ready to play in a warm weather, which is a good start, but we also have to start thinking that once we return to Japan, we will be going back into the colder climate, so we have to readjust ourselves, but I think everything is good for the preparation for the upcoming season.
Mahalo, Mr. Nakamura. Next question is going to go to Mr. Jake Nerwinski of Vancouver Whitecaps. Aloha, Jake. Welcome back to Hawaii.
Aloha, thank you.
You were a top 10 draft pick just a couple of years ago, and there's a clinic today for many of the keiki or children who would love to be in your shoes one day. Can you talk a little bit about youth soccer, then college, and how that's prepared you to become a pro today?
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, I was going to these clinics. I went to these clinics whenever I had the opportunity to, and I always begged my parents to let me go to the clinics and, meet these professional athletes because, they ultimately inspired me, and I know I wanted to be there one day. And it's great that it's kind of come full circle now that I get to, the opportunity to, play with these kids, teach them as much as I can and hopefully inspire them.
Next question. Your team has made a lot of changes since last year's visit. Can you tell us about how it's coming together at this point, preseason?
Yeah, we have pretty much a brand new team. Only a few returners, new coaches, new players. We've taken this opportunity in Hawaii to grow as a team, to meet each other, to work on our chemistry on and off the field. It's been great so far. The weather's been unbelievable, so it's been nicer to be in good weather and to really not have to worry about being cold or raining. Yeah, it's starting to come along. We still have a long way to go, but it's good to have a start here, especially in Hawaii.
Mahalo, Jake. Moving on to Mr. Shunsuke Hirasawa of Iwaki FC. Aloha, Mr. Hirasawa. Welcome back to Hawaii.
Aloha.
Last year, Iwaki played two very good games versus Vancouver and Columbus. Can you talk about what it means for Iwaki FC to play in this tournament against these teams?
次の質問は平沢選手お願いします。去年いわき FC が参加しました際に、バンクーバーそしてコロンバスという大変強いチームと対戦しました。その結果によって、どのようなものを感じましたか。そして、今大会に挑むにあたってどのような、お気持ちですか。
去年、メジャーリーグのチームと対戦できて、やっぱり自分たちが日頃から積んでいるフィジカルトレーニングだったりストレングストレーニングの成果が、体格の大きいアメリカの選手相手でも通用した部分はあったので、今年も本当にさらに1年間自分たちは積み重ねてきたので、それを、素晴らしい相手に対してしっかりと発揮したいなという思いで、来ました。
So last year when we played against Vancouver in Columbus last year, it was our belief that because of our training back in Japan, we were getting prepared to play against taller and more physical players, and we believe that we did prove ourselves in that way. Having said that, coming back to this tournament this year, we prepared even further to make sure that we could go against the teams.
Next question. We also noticed that Iwaki FC never stops running and looks so strong. What is your secret?
次の質問になりますけど、岩手 FC は、特徴としまして走りやめないという最後まで走り続けるというですねことを、こちらの方で見ました、どうしてそうやって強い秘訣は何なんでしょうか。
ポケボール
I think it's Pokeball.
やっぱり、毎日、ストレーニングをしてますし、そういった相手に対して走り負けないだったり、当たり勝つっていうのは、日頃から意識してやってます。でもそれだけじゃなくてやっぱいわき市をはじめとした多くの人に支えてもらっているっていうところもメンタル的なところで非常にプラスになっていて、やっぱそういった人たちがワクワクするようなサッカーを自分たちはしたいって思ってるんで、そういったメンタル的な部分が非常に大きな支えになっていると思います。
Of course, as I stated earlier, our everyday training process, everything from 50-50 to the continuous run and everything, it gives us my physical strength and being in the game. But more importantly, I believe that the city of Iwaki has been mentally supporting us because of the tragedy we faced many years back then. It gives us the hope and the strength from the people of Iwaki that it mentally prepares us as a team, and I think that is one of our winning strengths.
Mahalo, Mr. Hirosawa. Finally, let's move on to Kyle Beckerman, Major League Soccer's Iron Man. Kyle holds the MLS record for the most games played, and even as he approaches his 500th game, he shows no signs of slowing down. Aloha, Kyle.
Aloha.
For many of the kids that dream of becoming a professional, can you talk about what it took for you to reach this level and to be able to stay on top of your game for so long?
Well, I guess it's a lot of similar things that these guys have said. It's just a lot of hard work, a lot of dreaming, and trying to go chase those dreams. And then once you get there, it's just the start of it. And so from year one, I tried to soak up as much as I could from veterans and guys that I looked up and respected. And then it was just about to maintain and keep working hard, keep trying to improve. And even in year number 20, I still want to improve, still want to try and get better.
Can you talk a little bit about the experience and how you approach representing your country? I'm sorry, backing up. Fans remember you from the 2014 USA World Cup team in Brazil, and it's a dream for many soccer players. Can you talk about that experience and how you approach representing your country or the team you're going against in that competition?
Yeah, it was just such an unreal experience. I think a lot of times you're telling yourself that you can play at this level, you can play at this level, but until you actually do, that you don't really know. So in my head, I kept telling myself, and then finally to get the chance to actually prove it to myself and my family, it was truly a dream come true, and something I'll never forget.
Mahalo.
Mahalo.
This concludes the formal portion of the press conference, and we're going to start to clear the podium and the chairs, and we ask all the photographers who want group photos to step forward. We're going to start with the photo of our three executives first.
Okay. Okay, first look at my camera over here. Ready? 3, 2, and 1. One more. 3, 2, and 1. One more. 3, 2, and.
Yes, camera, please.
Good.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, could I have everybody like hands together? 皆さんでこう手を一つにこうyou can take the ball or you can hold the ball either way, but I want to have everybody to like put the hands together as one. Yes, thank you. Okay, ready? 3, 2, and すみません、こっち姿勢お願いします。こっち行きます。Okay, じゃあみんなの方見てください。
Look at this, please. Okay.
Good, Taka? Okay. The next one? Next, we're going to have the players and our executives together. So you guys can stay close. Start Monahan.
入ります、大丈夫です。Okay. Can we move a little more towards this side? Yes, a little bit more. Okay, right there. Okay, good, 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 good. Okay, first look at my camera. こっち、まずこっち見ていただきます。すみません、いきます。One more. Everybody do shaka aloha. Okay. これお願いします。いきます。
Next, please.
Okay, thank you. Good, Taka? Last one. Okay, next we're going to have everyone stand. We're going to have Fukushima Hamadori join. This is the youth team. You got me from about the U18 selection.
So we're going to do soccer style photo. So right here, this, right here. You come up front.
ちょっと下がります。すみません。ちょっと下がります。すみません、下がります。
So we just
すみ
need
ません、下がります。
So
下がり
this
ます。
scroll like this.
Back up. 下がります。
There you go. Down, down, down. Wow. Keep coming. This way.
もうちょっとみんなこっちやれる？そうそうそうそうそうそう。オッケーオッケーオッケーオッケーオッケーオッケー。はい、ここ中心ね。はい。まずこっち見ていきます。こっちね、行くよ。はい、オッケー行きます。笑顔です。行きます。3、2の、またね、もう一枚。じゃあみんなで、はい、オーハー。